Area of composite shapes. So the instructions tell us to find the area of the shape below. So what you want to do is split this up into a few different shapes. So you've got a triangle here, and then you have another triangle over here, and then you have a square in the middle. So to find the area of the square, that's going to be 2 times 2, which is 4. And to find the area of this triangle here, you're going to do 1/2 the base, which is 2, right? I'm looking at this base right here, times the height, which is also 2. So that's 1/2 times 2, which is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. So the area of that triangle is 2. We know that the area of the other triangle is 4. And then this triangle on the right side is actually the same thing, but you're going to do the same steps as you would for the left one. So again, 1/2 the base, which is 2, and the height, which is also 2. So that's going to be 2. So you're going to do 2 plus 2 plus 4, and you should get that equal to 4 plus 4, which is 8. So we'll go ahead and put in 8 for, we'll put in 8 for our answer. Have to hide that. And we should be good to go. So that's how you do that question. So we'll move on to our next question. So the next one has us find the area of the shape shown below. Same thing. So we have 3 pieces to this shape. So you've got your triangle right here on the left. We'll do that one first. So that's 1/2, a base of 2, and the height is also 2. So 1/2 times 2 times 2 is going to give you 2 for that triangle. We know that the square in the middle, this bit right here, is just length times width, so 2 times 2, which is 4. And then on the right, we have a triangle here that's a little bit longer, so 1/2. The base of the triangle is going to be 4, and the height of the triangle is going to be 2. So we'll do 1/2 times 4, which is 2, 2 times 2, which is 4. Then we'll do 4 plus 4 plus 2, and that gives us 8 plus 2, which is 10. So this is going to be 10 square units. So I will hide my work and put that in. Looks like we got that one right. Going to the next question, this one's just a little bit harder. We have a triangle and a trapezoid. So let's go ahead and first do the triangle. This part shouldn't be so bad. So this is going to be 1/2. Our base, now this isn't labeled right here, so we might have to say to ourselves, how big is this base? You know that this is 9, and that 9 should be the entire length of this shape. So it's going to be this whole bit right there. And that, once you know that 9 is that whole thing, and 3 down here, now that I look at this a little bit more, it looks like it's actually just one big trapezoid. So I'm going to just erase and start over for a second. So, so you can see I was obviously thinking I should break it up, but we should be able to actually do this just as one big trapezoid. So remember that your equation for a trapezoid is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. So our base 1 is one of the bases, which is 3. Our other base is 9, and then our height is 3. So that comes out to 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. 1/2 times 12 is going to be 6, and 6 times 3 is going to be 18. So this should be 18 square units. Let's try that out. All right, we got that one right. Cool, so moving on to our last question. Again, remember that a trapezoid, now that we're looking at it, it could be a trapezoid, but you can also split it up into maybe a square and another trapezoid. So again, I'm going to show you kind of 2 ways you can look at this. This would have really worked with the last question too. So if you were to split this up and make this a square, where this is a 2 by 2 square, and this is 4. You could go ahead and find the area of this piece as well. Now this piece right here is a trapezoid, and the original figure was also a trapezoid. So I'm going to do it like this as well. So we'll label that as 2. We know that this bit right here is going to be 2. So remember that in a trapezoid, it's 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times our height. So in this case, I'll highlight our bases. You should have 1 is one base and 2 is the other base. So this is going to be 1/2 1 plus 2 times the height, which is over here, which is 2. So that'll be 1/2 times 3 times 2, which is 1/2 of 6, so that should be 3. So if I take this 4 and 3 and I add them together, I get 7. Now I'm going to show one other way to do this. So I know that the answer is 7, and I'll show you a quicker way. So I'm just going to erase everything that we have here and go through that again. So now if you treat this as one big, actually this is a, now that I look at it, I'm going to tell you my thought process here. At first I thought, oh, you know what, this is one big trapezoid. Actually, if you count the sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's actually a pentagon. So you have to do it in the other way that we mentioned. So the work we did before for 7 square units should be okay. So let's take that and try it. Cool, good to go. So that's how you can find the area of composite shapes.